Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's PamLashawn. If this is your first time visiting, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss an upload from me. For all the people who have been down with me, thank you so much for returning. I cannot thank you guys enough. So many of you have reached out to me. So many of you guys have texted me, especially Monique. I have to give a shout out to Monique. Monique has been checking on me since I started recording. When COVID hit, she checked on my family and I daily. There have been people that have emailed me to check on me, also sent me scriptures and things like that, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate the thought, the prayers and everything else. You guys, this son is like playing games, so I don't want to have to keep getting up adjusting it. So what I'm going to do, no, I'm gonna have to stay right here. I'm gonna have to stay right here. Okay, let me turn around the camera, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so hopefully that'll come off as better once I go into edit. But as I was saying, so many of you guys have reached out to me. I'm happy that you guys thought of me. I feel very blessed, and I just want to say thank you. Let me also start off by saying I hope and pray that you and your family are well. I pray that all is well. Everyone still have their jobs and their homes. I pray that you didn't take a loss as far as family or friends or anyone else. I just hope and pray that all is well, because there's really a lot of people died the past couple of years, so I don't even know how to word what I would like to say other than I pray that all is well. So I'll just leave that at that. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm just gonna go over a couple of things to talk to you all about, a couple of things that has been happening. Y'all, I keep rubbing my hair because it's hard. It's really hard, sis. That eco styling gel, whatever the heck, it's like hard. But a couple of things, a lot of things has taken place since the last time I've recorded. I tried to, when I did the try-on haul, there were some things that had taken place then. I think that I did talk to you all about it in my very last video. So I just kind of want to update you all on everything that has happened. Some things I've posted about, some things I have not. A lot of things I have went back and deleted off my Instagram because I just kind of want to start over. But first things first is that Cliff and I have lost a lot of relatives this year. We have, not even just this year, last year, since the time that I posted the last video, I lost two aunts back to back. One of them was very, very unexpected, my Aunt Eva. It was very, very unexpected. We didn't see it coming. It just happened. The second aunt, which was my Aunt Kathleen, she was having some health issues, and we kind of saw it coming already, but it happened. She passed away, and I think they passed away like 2 months apart. These are my mom's biological sister that was raised by my grandmother's kids on my mom's side. And they passed away, and then a short time later, this one I did post about on Instagram. My cousin, his name is Robert, we call him Bug, I call him Buggy. He passed away, and for those that know me, you know that, well, not many of you do, but for family and everybody, they know that Bug was like my brother. He wasn't just my cousin, he was my brother. We kind of grew up together. I don't care if I want to stay in a dumpster, Bug will come with me. Like, we were very, 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 very close, and that one hit me the absolute hardest at that time. After that, that's the third one. After that, my husband lost his uncle. And my husband's family, they are very, very close, especially the siblings, his dad and his brother and sisters. They are very, 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 very close. Like, my family can't hold a match to theirs because they are very close. So his uncle passing away was a very, very big deal. And so I don't want to really go into that because that's out of respect. I just don't want to go into it. But he passed away, and then my grandmother passed away. And if anybody have watched any of my other videos, which I'm sure some of you have, you know that it was only recently that I met my grandmother and my dad. I did not know them at all. I didn't know who my dad was at all. And his mom passed away, and it was kind of unexpected also. I mean, of course she was up in age, but we didn't see signs of this coming. It just kind of went down, and it went down very fast. And my dad is still hurting because him and my grandmother lived together. My dad purchased a home for him and his mother, and he took care of her. She had other kids that took care of her also, but my dad saw her every day because they were in the same household. So he's still trying to deal with this as best as he can. So y'all, if you can, pray for my father. His name is Vernon. Just pray for him and pray that God provides him with strength, bless him with strength, along with my husband's family. So then after we came back, while I was sitting down recording this video the first time, because this is the second time that I recorded, while I was sitting down recording this video the first time, my husband's very, very, very good friend, some will call them brothers, passed away. I'm from Houston, area called A-Leaf, and in A-Leaf, everybody is pretty close. Everybody knows everybody. And James was one of the people that we grew up with. My husband knows him way better than I do, but we all been knowing each other since like third and fourth grade. And so they grew up together. James' mom is Ada, and Cliff are very, very close. And it's a group of them that are really, really close. And that was really hard. My husband was hurting a lot, he cried a lot, and that was just hard to deal with. So I kind of put the camera down, and you guys will see that because in one of the videos I was recording, and I did explain that once my husband came home, I was going to stop recording. So that was that. It was a whole lot. It's been a whole lot that has happened. The year before last, my oldest son, he graduated from high school. He didn't get to have a prom. He didn't get to take graduation picture. Senior pictures or any of that because of COVID. They didn't have a graduation. Well, they did have a graduation. I take that back. They had a graduation. Only a few of us was able to go. It was delayed. It was really, really delayed and very awkward. They had it outside, and it was just very awkward. They tried to make it the best that they could, but it was just still really awkward. And then the year after that, which was last year, my middle son, Jeremy, he graduated. And again, it was very awkward. They ended up having a prom for them, but it was a weird prom, a very, very weird prom. So he did not want to go. He didn't take senior pictures either. So that's been bothering me because my first two kids, they graduate. There's no senior pictures. There's no prom. It was just really odd. We did a drive-by for Jaden. Jeremy, we actually had a party. It was very few people that came because of COVID. We wanted to keep it at a minimum. But, so we did get to celebrate him. And then Jeremiah started school, of course. His first year, he stayed home with us. And then the second year, which is this year, he's actually in school. He did half and half the first year. The first semester, he stayed home. Then the second semester, we let him go into class because he really, really, really wanted to go. This year, they didn't have that option where he can stay home. So we had to let him go to class. We had to let him go. So he's in school and everything like that. You guys, it's been so much that has happened. And I know I keep saying because I'm trying to remember everything. The last time that I recorded this, I had notes. And I don't have notes this time. I was like, you know what? I need to get the ball rolling. Let me just get the camera out and start recording and tell everybody what's been going on and how it's been going on. It's been really, really crazy. I was trying to record last week and this week, but we've been dealing, I guess this is a story time, because let me tell you what happened, okay? So while I was in Maryland saying goodbye to my grandmother, burying my grandmother, my husband did his best to surprise me with a BMW X6, which was a beautiful car. I really liked it. My first choice was a GLE or a GLC, and then the X6. Remember, I said that. So we got the X6. Just 2 weeks ago, something had went wrong with the side of the seat. We needed to get the seat replaced. They kept telling us they ordered the part. They never ordered they kept ordering the wrong part. So the first time I sat there for 2 hours, they ordered the wrong part, whatever, okay? Now remind you, this dealership is like 50 minutes away. And I had only been having, until 2 days ago, I had only had the truck a month, maybe like a month and a half, right? I hadn't even made the first payment yet. So My husband called them back and tried to get everything squared away. They ordered the part. When we went to go drop the car off, they ordered the wrong part again. So we just left the car up there. This was the second time. So we just left the car up there. We were like, if we keep moving the car, they're not going to take it serious. So we just need to leave the car there. That way they can take it serious. Now, this is a brand new car that my husband just bought me, right? So finally, hold on, you guys. Okay, somebody was at the door. So finally, my husband's like, you know what? We're going to go pick up the truck. We'll just take it to the mechanic, let him fix it. The person who worked on our Mercedes. So on the way to go pick up the car, we got a phone call saying, hey, did you come pick up your car already? What time did you come pick it up? And my husband was like, no, we on our way. He was like, man, what do you mean you on your way? We can't find the car. We can't find the keys. So my husband was like, y'all lost the keys? He's like, the whole car is missing. The whole BMW X6 was missing. Gone. Couldn't find it. So we got there about 9 a.m. And we were outside talking. My husband had said he's going off on a manager, everything. And we were standing outside talking to the manager because we didn't want to be in the inside getting loud with the customers and everything. So we went outside. We were talking. And I got upset. I went back inside and sat down because I'm like, my whole freaking car is gone. Like, how do you lose a whole car, right? So my husband comes in. He's on the phone. He's trying to make a phone call. He's calling the police actually to make a police report. And I see this guy walk in. And this is exactly how I'm going to do, like, to the camera what I did to the guy. The guy walked in. I looked at him. He walked that way. And I just looked over. And boom, there was my car sitting there. So I was telling my husband, like, there's my car. And my husband's like, what? There's my car. My car is literally right there where we were just standing 5 minutes ago talking. The car is there now. So everybody going outside, we fill in the car. We're looking around the car trying to see what's going on. The car is locked. The rims were damaged. The window is damaged. Everything. So the guy who had walked in had taken my car for the entire weekend. He was a salesman. He took my freaking car and tore it up. He did valet, went out to eat, to stay. We found a valet receipt in the car, all this crazy stuff. So we left the dealership at about 7 p.m. The GM never called us. We never heard from anybody. We kept, we were there. We were like, what's going on with the car? So they told us to take it down to BMW, which we shouldn't have had to take it down to BMW. We took it down. We were on our way taking it to BMW. I called my husband. I'm like, look, I don't want the truck anymore. It's been violated. They tore up the car. It's things that need to be fixed on it, and they're just not being about their business. They had my car already 2 weeks. So I was like, I don't want the car anymore. We turn around. We go back to the dealer, and my husband leaves the car there. He's like, we don't want to take the car. My wife is not comfortable anymore. Furthermore, we don't know what the guy did in the car. He could have committed crimes or whatever. We don't know what he did in the car. So we ended up leaving that dealer at 7 p.m. This is AutoNation. We left AutoNation at 7 p.m. We never got a call back or anything. So the next day, my husband went back. This was about 9 a.m., which was yesterday. My husband got there at 9 a.m. I didn't go with him because I literally was so stressed out about my car that I didn't have the energy to get up. So I got up there around 11 because I was texting and calling my husband. He wasn't really responding. So in my mind, I knew something was wrong. So finally he called me and he's like, me and the GM got into it, and he had cussed. They were going off on each other, in each other's face and everything. My husband does not cuss. He does not get upset like that. So if he's yelling, if he's cussing, if he's getting in your face, he is very, very upset. And this guy, he went straight military style on him. He went straight military style on this guy because he was like, we can keep the car. There's nothing wrong with it. They were taking no kind of accountability. They didn't seem to care that this guy just tore up my car. They ended up firing him, but I think it's because we put the pressure on him. Everybody kept passing the ball to each other. Nobody was taking responsibility. So my husband pretty much wanted the money back that we had paid for the car, and we were going to go straight down to Mercedes. At first we were going to go to BMW and just get the car. But while we were at BMW looking at a car, we just so happened to, BMW and Mercedes are like this, so we just crossed over and went over to Mercedes, and we were looking around, and a guy approached us, and he was like, what are you guys looking for? We were kind of telling him what happened, and he said, hey, go in and look at the GLC. It's in the back in the AMG room. And this car is kind of compatible. I'm not even going to say compatible, but it's like on the same page, I guess. Mercedes to me is just a much more luxury brand, I think. I think some people may say differently, but to me, in the inside, the Mercedes looks more luxury than the BMW. I don't know, for me, I get sporty out of BMW. I don't really get the whole luxury thing. That's just my opinion. I don't have anything against BMW. I love the X6 that I had. I would have still had it had the boy not stolen my darn car, okay? I would have still had it. So we ended up going to to Mercedes. We were working on that car, and then it got late. We had to leave again. It was 7 p.m. We had to go back the next day. Before we purchased that car, we wanted to make sure that we were making the right decision. So we went looking around to other dealers, looking around to other cars, everything. We spent our entire day yesterday. We didn't leave again till almost 7 o'clock. This is the third day, 7 o'clock. So on Thursday, I will be going back to go and pick up my car. Of course, nowadays, they don't let you take your car home unless you have the money in hand. So being that the bank, the financial institution, has to send them a cashier's check or whatever, they told us we could pick up the car that day. So I'm gonna go pick up the car on Thursday. I'm excited. I cannot wait to show you guys. Maybe I'll do like a car tour and vlog it and everything like that. That would be good content to add so that you guys could be in the know and know what's going on. But all of this has taken place. So this is another reason why I had not been able to record. Even today, I didn't think that I would be able to record, but I was like, you know what? The house is empty. It's only Jeremiah. Let me just go ahead and record. I recorded again. The whole video was blurry. My husband came home, so I was like, you know what? Let me go in the living room this time because I did it in my room. Let me go in the living room and just get comfortable and do it the right way. It needs to get out so then I can start, you know, showing you guys the other videos. I'm trying my best to find the SD cards that had the other videos on it from when I got my pantry done, when I started on my room. If you guys go back and look at my Instagram, right before COVID hit, I had started on my bedroom doing something to my bed. We're getting the box built that go around the TV in the room. So now I think what I'm gonna do is just, I don't know if I'm gonna do the box and just maybe add in shelving, that way I can put decor or whatever in there. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do because I don't wanna do the exact same thing that somebody else did. I don't wanna do that. So I'm gonna figure out another way to do it. My husband really wants the frame around the TV and the fireplace, but I had to explain to him that it's already been done. Maybe I'll still do the frame, but include the built-in around it where I can go in and add nice decor into it. So I think I may end up doing that. I'm gonna keep the framing on the wall. I was gonna take it down, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep it because it's already up. I paid the money to have it done. I don't wanna rip it down. I'm gonna keep it. We still have to paint in the bedroom. In a few months, we're gonna be getting new flooring. If the Lord bless and say the same, my plan is to do wood flooring throughout the home. My husband wants to keep carpet, so I think I'll keep the carpet in the bedrooms and then just put the wood flooring everywhere else. I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out. But he is stuck on keeping the carpet. Although I don't want the carpet. I don't want the carpet. But it's not just my home, it's his home too, and I have to give him that much respect. So marriage is about compromising, and we're gonna compromise. So I'm gonna figure out a way to get what I want and give him what he wants and be married, okay? I am gonna be doing me a vision board. I'm really excited about that. I probably will not share it because you cannot share everything with everybody because, you know, you'll have those Debbie Downers, you'll have those people that will try to talk you out of it, you'll have those people that feel like you're not capable of doing it. So I think I would just prefer to keep my vision board to myself. But I have some really, really big things that I would like to put on there as far as where I would like to see my channel, where I would like to see my brand, where I would like to see my business, where I would like to see my home and things like that. So I don't know if I'm gonna share it, but I am gonna work on that this year. I've always said that I wanted to do a vision board, but I never do it, so I'm gonna do it this year. I have talked long enough, you guys. I'm so excited to be back on YouTube. Let me tell you something. YouTube sent me an email and they kind of put things in perspective, and I was like, oh, okay. So, okay, let me get to recording because they're about to fire my A, okay? So I hope you guys are excited about what's to come. I'm not going to be doing long videos. I'm going to keep them short because it's the editing, okay? It's the editing, sis. I can't, it takes too long. So it will be shorter videos, but more videos, if that makes sense. So I hope you guys are excited. I'm so glad to be back. I really, really appreciate every last one of you guys. I'm so honored and happy to have you all as followers, as PamLashawn family, because you all have been great with the emails, checking up on me and my family. Like, I'm happy, and I can't express that enough. I'm really, really happy that you guys checked on us. I hope you all are doing well. Until the next video, you guys.